Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list, you will be added when you join. If there is no space, you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position.
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hi Dee. Hi Eliza. Hi Bernadette. Welcome everyone. Hi. Y'all know how it works, so I'll switch the screens so we can get started. How's everyone? Dee, will my apartment be really nice looking or no? Oh yeah, let's see. Will Didi's apartment be really nice looking? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Didi a message? Will Didi's apartment be really nice? The devil's in the dark, so I feel like you may have some freedom of how you can decorate it, how you can make it look nice. You have the Two of Wands. You may be a little bit limited on choices, though, it seems. The Six of Cups, I feel like it won't look as old. So there may be some little bit of newer or modern touches to it. Since, the Six of Cups is in the light and not in the dark. For the tower's in the dark too, so I feel like, there may be things that you may have to fix up to look a little bit more to your style or redecorate a little bit there, here and there. But the Four of Pentacles, I feel like it'll make you feel like comfortable, be able to relax, feel like you have time to smell the roses, or I guess the daisies here. Kind of thing. But that's what I got with that question. Yeah. I feel like it was probably more talking about the inside than the outside. But Bernadette, I had a vision last night that I was around a bunch of souls that transitioned. One of them was holding my hands. He was in tears asking for forgiveness. Who was it? And thanks. Let's see. Is there any spirit? Any spirit guides, ancestors, and that want to come and give Bernadette a message? Who was the one who was in tears asking for forgiveness? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Who was the spirit that visited Bernadette last night in tears and asked for forgiveness? I feel like it was someone who was trying to heal their broken heart. Sorry, my card camera is really slow for some reason. He's earthbound, I think. Yeah, because I feel like it's someone who's trying to heal their broken heart. Yeah, because I just feel like there's this energy of them trying to heal, trying to let go of grudges, trying to move on. But I feel like they're just seeing the darkness or not finding the light kind of thing that's going on there. There's the Five of Pentacles too, so I don't know if they were like in conflict or some sort of battle or what's going on with that. Some sort of fight maybe, I don't know. Just because Five Pentacles, right? I feel like they may have also had a hard time with money and feeling isolated. The Lovers is in the dark too, so it has to do with past relationships or what was going on with that. Not a lot of strength. Strength cards in the dark. Hi, Mr. Maurice! Moonbeam is coming to fix my card camera. How's it going? Haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad you made it. I didn't use it in my videos either because it wasn't working. The volume is low? Oh man. I'll try to talk louder. Maybe I'm not talking loud enough. Maybe I'm still trying to fix it. There we go. I think you fixed it. Yay. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with that, but computer says that my volume is as normal as it usually is. Hi, Alice! Did you hear what I said, though? Like, did you hear the reading, Bernadette? Before I put these away? No? Okay, I'll try again. So this was for the guy that, or the one that was in tears asking for forgiveness. It says that they are trying to heal, or they are trying to heal from a broken heart. They're struggling to see the light, struggling to see the positive side of things. They're more focused on the dark, the negative side of things. I feel like was some sort of conflict or fight of some sorts that they're dealing with, or so I don't know if this was someone that you know who is here or someone who is past. There's a lot of wandering. So I'm not quite sure what their deal is. But for the lovers in the dark, they seem to be struggling with a relationship as well, or have struggled with relationships in the past because they're struggling to let go of any past regrets or any past grudges. They're trying to heal and move on from that, it seems. The lovers, lovers too in the dark is just kind of like feeling unhappy with their situation, detachment, and just having trouble in general. The strength card is in the dark too, so there's not a lot of strength for them. Um okay, yeah, so they may probably just have a lot of, you know, are struggling to move on because they're still holding on to the life they had instead of moving on. So yeah, maybe we're asking for forgiveness to help them see the light. Sometimes if you forgive a spirit, let's say I forgive you, just that sense of forgiveness, sometimes can help them see the light. That's what I got with that one. You're welcome. Eliza, current thoughts and feelings of P towards Eliza. Yeah, yeah, I had that happen to me once. I had a dream of a soldier, and he was crying and asking for forgiveness, and he was like, "I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry." And I'm like, "What are you sorry for?" And he just kept saying, "I'm sorry." I'm like, "Well, I forgive you." And then he left, and the next morning I saw him, the exact person on the news. He was shot. He was a soldier that was shot where I live and passed, but he was shot for protecting what he was supposed to protect. It's weird how these things happen. Yeah. um, I don't know who he was personally, but yeah, sometimes just giving them that acknowledgement will make them go where they're supposed to go. Eliza, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? I think you're on the list. Moonbeam, is Mr. Maurice on the list? I think he put his question somewhere. Let's see for Eliza. Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae that want to come and give Eliza a message? Not a mess. Eliza doesn't need a mess. What are P's current thoughts and feelings for Eliza? What are P's current thoughts and feelings towards Eliza? Ooh, the Ace of Swords. I feel like they're having some clouded judgment, clouded thoughts about what's going on between the two of you in their relationship. I feel like they do see you as a Queen of Pentacles, though, so I feel like they feel like you're very nurturing, very confident, very organized, very responsible. I feel like they like how you keep them grounded, keep them real. The Nine of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like there was something that was stressing or worrying them before that they're feeling better about it. So I don't know if you guys have had a conversation about it or not, but I feel like their energy is feeling better than what it was. So they seem to be recovering from some sort of thoughts or feelings they had. The Ten of Swords is in the dark, so yeah, they're trying to rise above, they're trying to do better, they're trying to see things clearly, even though things are maybe still a little bit cloudy there. The Knight of Swords, I feel like they do want to take action towards you in love and romance or whatever's next in your relationship. I feel like they are trying to focus their energy on that. What else does Eliza need to know about this energy? What does Eliza need to know about this energy? Moonbeam says you are Mr. Maurice. Ooh, the stars shining. So the universe is definitely blessing you guys. Maybe there's something that he wants to talk to you about, but he hasn't talked to you about it yet. I feel like they may want to change things up a little bit, maybe doing things a little bit differently than how you've been doing it, or maybe they want to talk about how they feel a different way of something than you do. And maybe they're just thinking about how they can communicate that to you better. What is the love energy between Eliza and P? What is the love energy between Eliza and P? I'm not quite sure what that is about, but closure. I was thinking that. I feel like they want to talk to you about something. Not all connections are meant to be except closure. I'm not quite sure if that's going on for you or if it's just a matter of P wanting to apologize towards you for something. It says seek adventure together. It adds excitement to your journey. I could feel that the two of you needing some good times together. Hideaway, make time to be with your person. Create your own special hideaway. Ooh, maybe just create a little secret adventure, even if it's at home kind of thing, or going somewhere, picnic somewhere or something. That'd be cute. Seems to be some fun times is needed between the two of you. Dee Dee! General reading for Dee Dee. What does Dee Dee need to know right now? What does Dee Dee need to know right now in general? What does Dee Dee need to know right now in general? Ooh, the Queen of Swords! That is some pretty good energy, right? The Queen of Swords is in the light. I feel like you're going to be more focused with clear ideas, clear thoughts, clear-mindedness coming through. I feel it's a matter of you being open and honest with yourself, being truthful to yourself. I feel like you are having a new start, but I feel like you're being more cautious about it. You're not just taking a leap of faith into the unknown. I feel like you have a better, clear direction of where you're headed and what you want to accomplish there. You have the Two of Swords, so it seems like you have some difficult decisions to make moving forward, right? I feel like there's this energy of like weighing your options, maybe feeling stuck one way or another, but trying to contemplate what's best for you and what makes sense for you right now. You have the Seven of Wands, so I feel like you may be a little bit guarded, a little bit focused on what you feel like you need to protect or what you need to stand firm on. Because I feel like there's this energy of you setting boundaries, being more assertive, right? The Queen of Swords, she's more assertive, she's more direct with her communication. I feel like, yeah, that's a strong energy for you. There is a star in the light too, so I feel like, the universe is blessing whatever's going on there. What else does Dee Dee need to know right now? The star again, right? The universe is definitely blessing this. It's kind of letting go of any negativity that may be in your mind. Just release it from you. You don't need it anymore. Because I feel the sense of empowerment, breaking free, realizing your worth, and how you're going to develop that a little further. Let's just see what the fairies have to say about this. What does the fairies have to say about this? You got the wild god. So go to the woods, to moss, to mud, to magic. So maybe you need to make some magic. Go out in the nature and see what's going on there. I'll pull one more. Let's see. From the... Oh, you have the squirrel. The squirrel is bringing you wealth, luck, abundance, and energy. And squirrels are all about gathering things, so gathering all the resources you need to keep moving forward. That's what I got. Mr. Maurice, hello. April 2nd is an important day. Ooh. The cards see a great outcome in this day in general. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mr. Maurice a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Mr. Maurice a message? What's going to happen, or what's going to be the outcome of April 2nd for Mr. Maurice? What's going to be the outcome of April 2nd for Mr. Maurice? What's going to be the outcome? Let's see. What's going to be the outcome for Mr. Maurice on April 2nd? That's coming really soon. It's not too bad. We're going to clarify, though. You have the Page of Cups, so I feel like you're going to be getting some good news, some good communication, some good clarity about something or other, right? I feel like someone's going to tell you how they're feeling about something or whatever the situation is for you. Yeah, I feel like it's a matter of listening to your heart. You have the Queen of Pentacles as well, so I feel like, I don't know if this is the person that's going to be giving you good news or what, but I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is very good at business, very resourceful, very organized, very responsible. I feel like they will be professional in whatever this is. You have the Ace of Swords in the dark, so let's just see what that is about. Why is the Ace of Swords in the dark? Ace of Swords in the dark could just be a little bit of a mix-up or a little bit of confusion of some sorts. What is the Ace of Swords in the dark for Mr. Maurice on April 2nd? Ooh. I don't know if something may not work the way you want it specifically, even though there seems to be some good news there. You have the Five of Swords, so I feel like there may be some changes and challenges. But at the same time, I feel like you're going to be taking action with it, though. So, the Knight of Swords is being able to take action, being ambitious, being focused, being some intense energy coming through, but like positive, intense energy. What does Mr. Maurice need to know about the changes and challenges that may come? I feel like you may be at a crossroads with making a life decision of what comes next for you. But, most of it sounds positive except for this challenge. I'm not quite sure what that is. What would the challenge be besides being at a crossroads, not getting the recognition? Four of Swords. Or maybe something that you'll need to think about. So I don't know if they're going to offer you something and then you'll have to take time to think about it. But that's what I got. If you have... Oh, it's the important tasks. Oh man, do you want to know if you're going to pass? I don't know. Will Mr. Maurice pass the important tasks? What does Mr. Maurice need to know about the important tasks? What does Mr. Maurice need to know about the important tasks? I feel like the task itself is going to be what's challenging. But I feel like with the Empress, no matter which way she is, she does represent growth and a rebirth energies. So, trust your subconscious mind. Don't second guess yourself, Usually the correct answer is your first answer. When you start second guessing yourself, sometimes that's where things go, sideways. I wish you all the luck, though. Feel free to ask another question if you like, Mr. Maurice. But yeah, wishing you all the luck and positivity for sure. I'll light a candle for you, Mr. Maurice. Let's see for Alice. What is going on with Alice's application with Struck Adventures? Will I move on to the next round? What is the outcome? Let's see for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? What's going on with Alice's application with Struck Adventures? And will Alice be moving on to the next round? And what is the outcome of all of that? Oops. I think this wanted to come through. The Six of Swords. Six of Swords is moving on, so I feel like you will be moving on with the application. Ooh. The Six of Swords is in the light, so I feel like you're going to be moving on. So I'm not quite sure if you're moving on with Stark Adventures or something else, because the Four of Wands is in the dark. So I feel a little bit of a lack of celebration or something not working out. The Star is in the dark as well, so there's not a lot of blessings coming through there. What does Alice need to know about the Four of Wands and the Star in the dark? What does Alice need to know about the Star in the dark and the Four of Wands? So there's a little bit of judgment there. So I don't know if there's going to be judgment about your application or about you moving on to the next rounds of interviews or whatever that is. But you have the Knight of Wands, so it seems to be that you're going to be taking action. Right? I feel like you're going to move quickly in one direction or another. You have the Seven of Swords in the dark. So I feel like some sort of truth is going to be revealed towards you, right? The Five of Cups in the dark, so that means positive changes, like being able to seek support or getting support. How did Haley feel after our interview? Did she pass me? How did Haley feel about their interview with Alice? How did Haley feel after their interview with Alice? How did Haley feel about their interview? I feel like with the King of Wands in the dark, she kind of had a big ego, maybe a little bit arrogant for whatever reason. Maybe she was just at a pause, not really moving one way or another. But I feel like she may take a leap of faith on you anyways, even though she may have a little bit of doubts going on here. But that's what I got. Did she... I feel like she's going to give you the benefit of the doubt, so I would say yes. Did Haley pass Alice? Did Haley pass Alice? The Knight of Wands is yes, but she's kind of like guarded. So I don't know if she passed you, but like there may be like, strings attached or there may be conditions with it kind of thing. I don't know. That's what I got though. Fingers and toes crossed and everything goes as planned. Bernadette, what wandering spirits are around me? What are wandering spirits? Let's see, is there any wandering spirits around Bernadette? Is there any spirit that answers to Angel Fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? I feel like I might have been one because I'm a wanderer myself, and I've had a dream about meeting you. Really, like that is weird. And now you're asking that question. I think one of them may have been me at one point a while ago, though. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Wandering spirits are people who are here on Earth living, but in their sleep they wander. Their spirits wander. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message about wandering spirits around Bernadette? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? For the Five of Pentacles in the dark, Four of Pentacles. I don't know why I want to say Five Pentacles. I want to say Five Pentacles because I feel like there's someone who struggles like with work issues and they're struggling with the money. Like money's really tight and they don't get out very much. I feel like that's someone who wanders around you and may wander around you. For the Seven of Swords in the dark, I feel like there may be multiple people coming through because with the Seven of Swords in the dark, I feel like it's someone who maybe cheats or steals or does what they need to do to get by one way or another. You know, I don't know if they just say whatever they need to say to do good at their business or their work or whatever that is for them. I don't. It could be the same person too. I don't know. The Ten of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like this is someone who used to have a lot of weight on them, like used to have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of burdens, a lot of things, but now they're feeling like they can breathe again, or they're feeling like there's a little bit less going on than what there was going on before. So maybe I feel like this person is learning to sleep well. No, wandering spirits are spirits of people who are still alive. Like a lot of people wander. Most people wander. Yeah. Oh, they're spinning? Okay. Oh, man. The auto is okay at the moment. There's buffering. Do you want me to start over, Bernadette? Yeah, they're alive. Wandering spirits are alive spirits. They're not dead. Yeah. Like I said at the beginning, I was probably one of them because, no, like, not recently, but a while ago, I had a dream about meeting you in person, and I wander a lot. Not as much as I used to, but I still wander. Yeah. You heard some. Okay, so I was saying with the Four of Pentacles in the dark, this is someone who is someone who was kind of like had a lot of work or had a lot of things going on in their life or still have a lot of things going on in their life. But I feel like it's someone who um maybe struggling with money or something like that. I feel like I mixed them all up. Maybe no, I didn't. I didn't mix them up. That's okay. And this is like someone who also who also works, but I feel like it's someone who sometimes, you know, cuts corners here and there. Maybe says what they need to say in order to get through whatever they need to get through. But I feel like this is a different person who had a lot of weight on them, had a lot of things going on, but things for them right now seems to be getting better. Um, and whatever's going on there, like there seems to be having a better energy than what they did before. Like I feel like they may even be able to socialize or get out a little bit more than what they did before. Then there's the Knight of Cups. So this is someone who is in love, someone who, you know, wears their heart on their sleeves kind of thing. Someone who's very passionate, very flirty in their energy, has a very good energy towards them. They all have very good energies. It's just sometimes stress can make people wonder. And sometimes they just, when you're wondering, you don't really have a lot of mental control of where you're going, you know? Whatever thought is in your subconscious mind, that tends to be where you go. Yeah. You wander too? Yeah, most people wander. Wandering is like when you think you're dreaming, then all of a sudden you stop dreaming, and then you feel like you're falling out of bed, but you're not falling out of bed. Your soul, it's your soul falling back inside your body. Because your soul was wandering. Moving things back to normal. Tammy, hi. How will the upcoming condo council go for Tammy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? How will the upcoming condo council meeting go for Tammy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? How will the upcoming condo council meeting go for Tammy? The Page of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like someone's going to be very immature, like just be a butt cheek of some sorts. I also feel like there's going to be someone there like really fishing for attention or fishing for information or fishing for something that they have no business fishing for, but I feel like they just want to stir whatever the situation is away from them towards the others. The Seven of Swords is in the dark. Some sort of lies may be exposed, or something may come, some sort of confession may come through. The Empress is in the dark as well. So I feel like there's this energy with the Empress is kind of still some problems coming through, or maybe there's gonna be discussions about problems. I think there's gonna be discussions about money issues and that sort of thing. There's a Four of Swords in the light, so I feel like there's this energy. I feel like there's a lot of like I don't know if it's like the meeting is gonna go intense and like you're gonna need a break from it, or if it's just it's gonna be a lot to take in, so you may need to rest after the meeting, kind of thing. There's a Five of Pentacles in the dark, so some things may come to conclusion. There may be some answers coming out of this as well. Five of Pentacles, I feel like there may be some positive changes or some positive feedback of some sorts. I feel like they may decide to seek out other help or other supports or something from the outside of the group um to try to figure out what's going on there. But that's what I got. Eliza, financial for this week. What does Eliza need to know about the finances this week? Any spirit guides, answers, and their fae. What does Eliza need to know about the finances this week? You have the Hermit in the light. Ooh. Finances this week it may make you wanna, stay in or eat at home instead of ordering out. I don't know. Or going out. I just feel like with the Hermit card here, the energy around your financial situation right now is kind of like uh taking a step back or just staying in and trying to figure out what your next moves are. You have the Knight of Swords in the dark. And I feel like this is what supports your finances right now is maybe I don't know if somebody else supports your finances right now or if it's just the work situation. Because with the Knight of Swords in the dark, I feel like I don't know if it's just there's been some overspending or recklessness with the budgeting or something going on along the lines there. But I feel like you may get some good news about your finances at the same time, though. So I don't know if you're requesting someone to support you or something, a loan or something, I don't know. But it seems like you may get some good news around whatever your financial situation is. The Wheel of Fortune is in the dark, so I feel like it's a matter of focusing on the positives instead of the negatives with the Wheel of Fortune in the dark. I feel like, yeah, I don't know if there's like some limits to your finances or limits to how much you can grow your finances right now. But yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, it just feels like I don't know if there's been some disappointments or things that are just hard to change right now. For the Seven of Swords in the dark, I feel like this is the practical steps forward, right? For the Seven of Swords, I feel like coming clean, being honest with your finances, being honest with your budgeting and what's realistic for you right now and what's not. But you have the Six of Pentacles, so I feel like there's gonna be a good give and take. So I feel like maybe you'll be making more money, or the money flow will be more consistent. This week for you, right? I feel like in a matter of focusing on your resources and how you can expand them, or balance them out one way or another. But yeah, it does seem to be a matter of trusting yourself, being honest with yourself to get a sense of clarity. So I feel like there's not going to be some big changes, but there may be some things that you can work out. There's going to be good news. That's what I got. Hi, James. I thought I saw James on here too, eh? Is James on here? For some reason, I thought I saw James pop up. James, if you're here, hello. I don't know. I don't have to do it anymore. Let's see for Dee. What is next big success? What is Dee next big success? Rain Spirit, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, Fae. What is Dee next big success? Rain Spirit, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, Fae. What is Dee next big success? Ooh, maybe it's a matter of not burning down the tower. Right? Not having that tower moment. Maybe the biggest success yet. I don't know. The tower's in the dark here. So I feel like if there's this energy of like transitioning, maybe building something for yourself quietly without a lot of attraction towards it. I also feel like there's this energy of an unexpected career shakeup may happen for you, or unexpected job shakeup may happen for you that does feel positive. There's a judgment in the dark too, though. So I think it's a matter of not ignoring the call, like doing what you feel like is right for you. And let's see what's going on here for the judgment card in the dark. Why the judgment here in the dark? Oh, there may be some stresses and worries coming through. The Eight of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like there's just a matter of making sure that your focus is in the right direction. You're not lacking focus, not scattering your energy so much that you're feeling burnt out. Because I feel like you're really going to need your strength. You're going to need your rest. You're going to need, all of the good juices going. Oh, you are here, James. That's good. I'm like, I saw you, then you disappeared. But the Two of Swords, you may feel like you're out of ideas. You may feel like you have an information overload coming through where you feel like you're forced or pressured into choosing one way or another. What is the best advice for Dee with this next big success? Alright, the Knight of Pentacles, maybe taking action. I don't know what has to do with this job, work, shake-up thing that may be coming for you, but I feel like you're going to be getting out of your head. A sense of empowerment coming through. A sense of, breaking free, realizing that you can raise your standards for yourself, raise the bar a little bit more. Ace of Wands, might not be some new sparks. So I feel like, if you're feeling out of ideas, just try to figure out how to re-spark that creativity within yourself, Sometimes it's just a matter of going for a walk in a different direction than you normally do, and seeing something new may inspire some new ideas. That's what I got. James, is there a real effort on Sonia's part to meet up? The Pisces. Let's see for James. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give James a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give James a message? Any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give James a message? For the High Priestess, I don't know if you're trusting or relying on your intuition all that much, because, High Priestess in the dark. Kind of like you're not trusting yourself, you're not trusting whatever's going on there. I don't know if it's just because you don't know Sonia enough to trust her instincts or what's going on. But I feel like there may be some challenges and some changes and challenges between the two of you with the Five of Swords here, because I just feel like, I don't know if it's just both of you have like different mindsets and how that connects, right? I don't know. Yeah, I can see the mind shift kind of thing, right? Because the Pisces and Aquarius, but the Pisces may lean more towards your Cancer moon. So I feel like if you're going to be with a Pisces, you need to lean more on your moon side than your Aquarius sign, which I feel like is going to be really hard because you are an Aquarius, you look like an Aquarius. If it talks like a duck, walks like a duck, try to shine that Cancer energy might be a little bit more challenging. I don't know. The Hierophant is in the dark, so I feel like it's kind of like breaking away from how you normally are, which is not a good thing in a relationship if you have to pretend that you're not who your true self is. There is the Eight of Pentacles, so I feel like this relationship to develop will take a lot of work, a lot of consistency, a lot of dedication, putting in a lot of time and effort. So the question is, are you willing to put in the effort that it takes to meet up with Sonia and have this connection and where things are going to go from there, right? Because with the King of Wands wants to move fast, wants a reaction quickly instead of slow and steady. Yeah, that's a hard one too. It all depends on her other signs too. Like, is she a full Pisces? I mean, if she's a ball of fire, then she may not be. She may be leaning more towards her other signs than her Pisces. So if her rising sign is a fire sign, she may appear to look like a ball of fire, but deep down, that's not who she truly is. Right? Your rising sign is what people think you are, but your sun sign is who you really are. Yeah. For Alice, my boyfriend Kyle's true thoughts and feelings about Alice. Let's see. Spirit guides, answers, angels, or Fae. What are Kyle's true thoughts and feelings about Alice? What are Kyle's true thoughts and feelings about Alice? Domain spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or Fae. What are Kyle's true thoughts and feelings about Alice? This wants to come out. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or Fae? What are Kyle's true thoughts and feelings about Alice? There is the Four of Swords in the light, so I don't know if sometimes Kyle like takes a rest or if there's long pauses between the two of you in your communication or the action between the two of you. With the Four of Swords, I feel like sometimes that Kyle needs a rest. I don't know what Kyle's zodiac sign is, but you know, yeah. If Kyle's an earth signs do take and need lots of rests in between things. For the Knight of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like they tend to be slow at taking action in general, just seems to be their nature of them. I feel like there's this energy of them. Sorry, I don't know what I said. This is the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, he's a Virgo. Okay, yeah. Virgos burn out quickly. I mean, Virgos and Pisces can be really, really good together, but Virgos, Tauruses, Capricorns, but Virgos and Taurus need more breaks than like a Capricorn does out of the 3 signs. So yeah, taking the break, burning out quickly, that is completely normal. It's not has nothing to do with you, Alice. It's the Virgo. You can't take the Virgo out of the Virgo, right? Overall, I feel like Kyle does have good judgment with you, with the judgment here being the light and the light, right? He's following his heart. He self-evaluates himself. You know, sometimes Virgos are very nitpicking at themselves. They like clean, they like perfection. They like, you know, they Virgos are the ones that are the most cleanest. Like you can if you want to hire a food inspector, you hire a Virgo. They will see things where no one else does. Um, that is their top priority, but I feel like they have good judgment of you. There is a Two of Swords that may have trouble making decisions, which is typical for an earth sign as well. They may the Queen of Swords. I feel like they do see you as their queen though. Someone who is very honest, very open, someone they feel like they could get along with cuz Virgos love clear communication, very honest, very direct, no playing games kind of thing. The other question is there anything that Alice should know? Let's see. Is there anything here that Alice should know? Is there anything that Alice should know? The Four of Pentacles. Slow and steady is the way to go, right? Sometimes Virgos can promise more than what they're willing to deliver. They intend to do it, you know, like they intend to do something for you, but, you know, they need a 3-week rest first. That's just typical. That's not just your Kyle. The Seven of Pentacles is here in the dark. I feel like they work a lot, right? Virgos are workaholics. They put a lot of time and effort into their work. And I feel like they burn out quickly as well. Knight of Swords, slow at taking action. Is there anything about other girls for Alice? Is there anything about other girls for Alice? Seven of Swords, I feel like he's being honest, right? I feel like he generally likes to come clean. I feel like he may sometimes rethink a strategy. Like maybe he says something, but then he rethinks it and does something else instead. You know. Let's see. What else does Alice need to know? Page of Cups. Page of Cups in the dark. Well, I feel like that makes sense, right? They don't have much of imagination. They're not much of a dreamer. They may try to get more information out of you than what they're ready to offer you. What is a love energy between Kyle and Alice? You're on the right path of nurturing sparks. So, right path, right? It says, love is a beautiful journey. You're on the right path. Nurture your relationships like blooming flowers. They will flourish. Sparks, keep the sparks flying. Surprise each other with the gestures of love. Like if you want to surprise them with a date or something, earth signs prefer, you know, a home cooked meal over going out to eat. Yummy! I sent a nice text to D, who was inappropriately texting on my young daughter. How did he take it? Did we get our point across? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, answers, and for Fae? Tammy sent a text to D, who was inappropriately texting my young daughter. How did I don't know. How did D take it? Did D get their point? I feel like you did, because I feel like now there's going to be a lack of action. The lovers is in the dark, so they may be playing like, I didn't mean anything, you know? I don't know. Five of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like there's going to be some positive changes. So I feel like, yes, they're going to move on. They're going to move past all of this. They may think that you're a little bit of a bitch for doing what you did, but you know, mama's got to do what they got to do, right? Five of Wands, I feel like they don't want no trouble. They may spark, spark new beginnings somewhere else. Because I feel like they're moving past this. So yeah, I feel like you did make your point across. And I feel like you took it very well, very mature. Overall, besides having a few choice words about you, but that's okay, right? You always want them to think that you're a bitch anyways, right? That's what I always tell my friends when they're dealing with their kids' school. I mean, you have got to be the bitch, or you're, they're not going to listen. For Bernadette, does my parents' brother has any messages for Bernadette? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Does Bernadette's partner, brother, not parents, partners, okay, never mind. Is for Bernadette. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae have a message about Bernadette's partner's brother? Does the partner's brother have any messages for Bernadette? Does Bernadette's partner's brother have any messages for Bernadette? I feel like your partner's brother wants to acknowledge some sort of financial difficulty. I'm not quite sure where that's coming from or not, because I just feel like they're acknowledging some sort of hardship, some sort of struggle of something. But I feel like they want you to focus on the positive side of things, like enjoy life, enjoy fulfillment, enjoy recognizing, I don't know if it's each other or what they want you to recognize. But I feel like there's a lot of spiritual energy around you that's protecting you. With the High Priestess here, I feel like it's a matter of them telling you to trust your instincts, trust your intuition, stay calm, stay patient, and wait before you take action. No idea what that's about. You have the Queen of Swords in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of like biting your tongue on something, or yeah, um, letting go of some sort of coldness. Not quite sure what that is about. The Six of Swords is moving on, moving forward. What does Bernadette need to know about the Queen of Swords and the Six of Swords? Seven of Wands, like stand firm, stand your ground for whatever's going on there. Set your boundaries, be assertive, don't take no for an answer kind of thing. You have the Nine of Wands too, so even though you're exhausted, it's like keep going, keep being persistent, keep being determined, keep having that courage. Ten of Wands, I feel like that is, whatever that is they're telling you that it will get better, things will be less heavy, there'll be less burdens, less stress, and more solutions. That's what I got. That makes sense? Okay, awesome. I'm glad that made sense. What divine timing is at play for Dee Dee? Let's see. What divine timing is at play for Dee Dee? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Dee Dee a message? What divine timing is at play for Dee Dee? For the Knight of Cups and the Light, I feel like there's this energy of romance. I feel like divine timing is going to bring you some romance, right? The Knight of Cups, someone's following their heart, someone's seeking romance and passion and relationship with you. I feel that it may take a little bit of time for them to spark that arrow in the right direction, but I feel like they're trying to aim into the right person. The Ace of Swords in the dark is just kind of like there may be a little bit of confusion about who this person is, but I feel like they're coming because I feel like they're looking for someone who's this Queen of Wands, right? Someone who is sexy, vibrant, and resilient in their energy. Someone who's very, you know, magnetic and confident and smart in their energy. The Five of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like this person may have been processing some grief in the past. They may have had some past losses or something, but I feel like they're working on getting better. The King of Pentacles in the dark. I think this person may put all their time and energy into work so they don't have to think about whatever they're grieving from. What does this mean for DD? What does this mean for DD? Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like they're going to value your independence and luck timing. The divine timing, right? The Wheel of Fortune is divine timing. Like, know the element of change, that destiny, that karma energy, to bring the two of you together. And I feel like the two of you are going to empower each other together as well. What is the love energy that's coming in for Dee? What is the love energy that's coming in for Dee? Abundance. Yeah, see, I feel like they may be healing from a heartbreak. We were feeling that from the beginning. Um, it says heartbreak is part of the human experience. It will pass. I feel like the two of you are going to work together on that. The abundance, right? Open your heart to receive the abundance of love that the universe has to offer you. And it also says love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. So, don't lose yourself in it, but it seems to be coming. James, did Alexandra idea of where we should take this? What's Alexandra's idea of where they should take this with James? Did that much come through? Brain spirit guides, answers James or Fae that want to come and give James a message. What's Alexandra's idea of where they should take this? Let's see for James. What is Alexandra's idea of where they should take this with James? There's not a lot of positive energy coming through here, so I don't know what happened between the two of you or what's going on there. Because I feel like that she's indecisive, she's delaying. Judgment is in the dark. So I feel like she's avoiding making some sort of decision. She had her kid with her last weekend, so I'm assuming next week, no funny business. Oh man. Yeah. Um, yeah, the judgment. I feel like she's avoiding making the decision. Like she's ignoring the call, so I feel like she's expecting you to say where this should be, where this should take to the next thing. Um, I feel like if she has a kid, really acknowledging the kid and your opinions about kids may help things go along well. Because, mom's kids are number one no matter what. I feel like if you acknowledge that, she may, melt some of her ice. Yeah, I feel like you need to melt some of the ice that's going on there. So I don't know if she feels like maybe you just want fun and not take things seriously because, it's different when there's a kid involved. I feel like she has a very strong sense of independence. So I feel like you have to also acknowledge and accept that sense of independence, but also, you know, she wants the whole romantic thing. I feel like with the flowers and all that. um, You know, I feel like she likes things pre-planned and not unexpected, not spontaneous. Like an Aquarius can sometimes be sometimes, you know, that adventurous spirit of yours. Let's see. What does James need to know about this? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What advice can we give to James about where this should go with Althandra? What is her zodiac sign again? For the Chariot, yeah, you moving forward and being ready for the challenges that follow through with that. The Five of Pentacles in the dark, she's willing to give it a try with some positive changes, adapting to the both of your energies. A Libra, and a Aquarius. Definitely gonna have to find the balance. She's feeling a little bit of imbalance between the two of you. You know, Justice is the Libra card, so this could just be her pronouncing herself. The Eight of Cups. Like, how are you going to move forward? Yeah. I don't know if you've known that she's had a kid for a long time or if this is something new. What does this mean between Alexandra and James? Five of Pentacles in the dark. It's like wanting to adopt or wanting you to adapt because I feel like he's under survival mode right now. Judgment is in the light. I feel like she does have room for love for you. The Judgment was in the dark. You know, she can't come around with making it to the light. And the Three of Swords. You know, she's protecting her heart at all costs, right? The undecided one. Yeah. I feel like the first thing you need to do is melt some of this ice. Kind of respecting her as a mother and someone who's very independent and a Libra. Um, besides the other things, besides like take you out of the picture and put more focus on her and her situation, seems to be what she's needed right now. That is what I got. Yeah. But you know, Libras can be really fun. I mean, I love Libras. You know, they're always ready for, you know, the intimacy side of things. Always. Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? I will try to be quiet during the condo council meeting. Will I be verbally attacked anyway? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Tammy will try to be quiet during the condo council meeting. Will Tammy be verbally attacked anyway? What is going to be the energy around Tammy during the meeting? What's going to be Tammy's energy during the meeting? What will be Tammy's energy around the meeting? The Five of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like you will be able to bite your tongue, it seems. I feel like there's this energy of maybe someone may even apologize towards you. That seems different. um yeah, for the Ace of Cups in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of processing something. So I don't know if they're going to apologize towards you because they had time to think about it and see your point of view, and that may come up in the meeting. With the Ace of Cups, I feel like there's going to be an emotional heaviness there. There may still be some blocked energy or some rejection of things, but they may also have some clarity because I feel there may be a shift in perspective one way or another. The Knight of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like there's still going to be some stubbornness and possessiveness and uncompromising energy coming through. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So I don't know if somebody's going to stand their ground, if someone's going to be more... Yeah, the Queen of Wands, you know, she's very bold, very fearless, very unapologetic, very confident. And then there's the Queen of Pentacles, who's very business oriented, very resourceful, organized, responsible. I feel like there's going to be a lot of things going on at this meeting. I don't know. The Three of Cups, everyone's going to get along one way or another, though, despite the heaviness. You know, the Three of Cups, big old celebration. There's going to be some community support going on there. Maybe even a little bit of fun. I don't know. That is what I got, though. I feel like you won't be verbally attacked, though. You know, at these things, it's always good not to take anything personally, though, right? If you don't take it personally, then you can't be verbally attacked. Let's see, for Eliza, is P flirting with someone he's interested in? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides answer the Tamsy Fae? Is P flirting with someone that they're interested in? Is P flirting with someone that they're interested in? The Two of Swords is a no card. The Ten of Wands is also a no card. What's his energy around other girls? What is his energy around other girls? Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae? What is his energy around other girls? The Seven of Wands is in the dark. So it's kind of feeling overwhelmed, a little bit of not a lot of confidence going on there. There's a little bit of weakness. The Knight of Swords, trying to be respectable, trying to be charming at the same time. I feel like he doesn't have any emotional feelings towards them, though. There's no love attraction there with the Ace of Cups in the dark. That is what I got. Seems like, normal man energy, kind of. Feeling weakness to the ladies. Maybe struggles to know how to react around other females. But that's what I got. Bernadette. Who are Bernadette's guides? Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae? Who are Bernadette's guides? Usually that's like a very personal thing. Like usually you just know who your guides are, kind of thing. Like you don't know them, like you don't know their names or anything, but you just feel where they are. Like sometimes guys come to you, but sometimes you have to go to them. Like I feel I have to go to mine. It doesn't just come around me. Like I always have this urge since I was a little girl to go to this same spot in this river all the time. I've been going at least once a year my whole life. I try to go more, but is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Bernadette a message? What does Bernadette need to know about her guide? What does Bernadette need to know about her guide? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What does Bernadette need to know about her guide? I'm feeling like your guide may be like a earth dryad. I always say that word wrong. Maybe I can tell you what word I'm trying to say. Um, yeah, I just with the Six of Cups in the light here, I feel like it's someone who is a soul. So I feel like it's someone who's passed. Yeah. I feel like it is someone who has passed or has lived for a long time. I don't know. I feel like it's more like a dryad. Dryad, am I saying that right? I always say that word wrong. But I feel that. I feel like it's more of an earth one. Mine is a water one. There doesn't have to be a dryad though. It could be someone who is spiritual, but I feel like this one's very earthbound kind of thing. For the sun and light, I feel like they bring a lot of positivity, a lot of helping you with your alignment with mind, heart, and soul energy. I feel like you feel most connected towards them when you're out in nature, connecting with earth and that sort of thing. Moonbeam says I'm good. I have no idea what that means. But for the Seven of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of feeling like I feel like they come around when you feel overwhelmed, feeling like you're giving up, feeling like you're lack confidence, or feel like you're losing some sort of battle or something like that. I feel like that is when they come around the strongest to give you that boost of confidence to lead you forward in the right direction. The Knight of Swords, I feel like they help you with your ambition, your um mood to take action and passion and that sort of thing. That's what I got with that though. Um, their spirit guides are really hard to connect with. I'm not the best at that. They're not like just random spirit. They're much easier to connect with. Hi, Blue. You're here. I'm glad you're here. Hello, Blue. Welcome. Alice. General prediction in love and career for the next 2 weeks. Let's see for Alice. Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? Want to come and give Alice a message? General prediction on love and career for the next 2 weeks. Ooh, that just came flying for you. You're gonna have some sort of decision to make. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? What does Alice need to know in the next 2 weeks for love and career? We have the Two of Swords and a Light, so I feel like there is going to be some choices, decisions, some sort of thing that needs to be made here. Because I feel like there's an energy of feeling stuck, trying to solve some sort of issue or problem or something like that. There is the Four of Pentacles in the light. So I feel this energy of taking time to figure out what your next moves are, especially around finances and a sense of stability and security for you. So I think it's kind of this energy is more about your career and how you're going to focus on how to move through that in the next 2 weeks. For the Ace of Cups in the dark, I feel some sort of emotional burnout coming through, feeling a little empty or a little bit insecure one way or another. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. But it does seem like you'll be able to go out or celebrate or have some fun or some sort of positive energy in your relationship seems to be what's coming through. You have the Hierophant here, so I feel like things are mostly going to go as expected in the next 2 weeks. What else does Eliza need to know about career and love life? What else does all of us need to know about career and love life? Hi, Andrea. Hello. You trust your intuition, right? Trust your instincts. I feel this energy of you being patient. Um, I feel this energy of you unraveling some mysteries or some certain mystery or something may be revealed towards you one way or another as well. The Queen of Swords is in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy of you wanting, or not really wanting, but feeling a little moody. Um, Maybe indecisive too. Six of Swords, you're going to be moving forward in a positive light. I feel like I'm going to be letting go of some negativity, letting go of any baggage that you may be carrying. But I also feel like there's a possibility of being stuck in transit or stuck in traffic. I feel like that may be frustrating. Let's see what's going on with that energy. Yeah, moving forward. I was going to say in traffic, and sometimes, the chariot could mean movement and going somewhere. So I'm not quite sure what that means for you, but yeah, I don't know. Being stuck, taking that pause may create some financial opportunity for you. So I'm going to be stuck, being frustrated that you're stuck somewhere, but then you're going to get a call that may lead you to some sort of opportunity. Sometimes, the universe has this way of making you stop when you need to stop and listen to when you need to listen. And it seems like there's going to be some sort of financial opportunity here with the Nine of Pentacles, right? I feel the sense of independence, success, achievement. Um, yeah, what does Alice need to know about love life? Wheel of Fortune, luck, time, and destiny doesn't seem to be particularly on your side in the next 2 weeks, but it seems like there's going to be some shifts more towards your career. That's what I got. Dee, what is my protection level in spirituality? Protection level. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, answer Fae? What is Didi's protection level in spirituality? Is there any spirit guides, answer Fae? What is Didi's protection level in spirituality? It seems like there's a little bit of a weakness here. I feel this energy of just like hoping for the best. We're just gonna wing it here. I don't know if that's how you truly feel, but that's the energy that's coming through here. We're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna go for it. Because the Three of Wands, like having no vision, can't really see what you would use that level of protection in your spirituality for. So, the King of Cups is in the dark as well. So I feel like there's a little bit of struggle in how to get yourself grounded and connected in a place that will give you that level of spirituality. So overall, I feel like your protection for spirituality is low, but at the same time, you're still guarding yourself by being okay with the lowness and being okay with just using it as needed kind of thing. The Eight of Cups is in the dark, so there's a little bit of fear of changes, a little bit of fear of staying in a dead end situation where you can't, or you may feel trapped. So taking a leap of faith that you can get out of that situation seems to be a positive energy here, right? With the Four of Wands. We're just gonna celebrate this. We're just going to invite anyone in who wants to protect us, kind of thing. Um Queen of Cups is in the dark too, so I feel like you're very emotionally guarded. I feel like your emotions are more guarded and protected than anything else. So no one's gonna get inside your heart. So there's that. What does Gigi need to know about, what advice can you give to Gigi about her protection level with spirituality? What advice can you give to Didi about her protection level with spirituality? Yeah, there's some growth that you can do there, connecting with the nature, getting yourself grounded, focusing on long-term protection, long-term progress with that, some growth. The Eight of Wands, slowing down a little bit. The Empress is in the dark too, so yeah, connecting with nature seems to be a good one. Maybe for, the Queen of Cups, she's usually the Moon Witch, right? So being able to use the moon water for protection, or making protection spells under a full moon or new moon. I feel like protection spells would be better under a full moon. There's gonna be a full moon on or really early morning on April 1st. So I mean that is an April Fool Day and a full moon. I don't know if it's the best to wait till the next full moon, but you can give it a shot. Right? There would probably be the full moon. Do it before 12, maybe. The moon might be full enough. Let's see for Noor. What's Muhammad's current feelings and thoughts towards Noor? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Noor a message about Muhammad's current feelings and thoughts towards Noor? I feel like I'm saying that so wrong, right? Mahmoud? Am I saying that wrong? I feel like I'm so saying that wrong. Sorry about that, Noor. For Noor, what are their current feelings towards Noor? Are there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What are their current thoughts towards Noor? What are their current feelings? So for the Nine of Wands in the dark, I feel like they're like letting go of their guards a little bit, like they're feeling more secure, more steady in their thoughts and feelings towards you. The Nine of Wands too, I feel like they feel less anxious or less worried about something. I feel like they're starting to be more comfortable with their thoughts and feelings towards you. The Tower is in the dark, so I feel like even though there may be a little bit of edge and being ready for the unknown, they're still letting go a little bit. So I don't know if there was a conflict or something between the two of you in the past, because I feel like they're overcoming that, they're healing from that, and they're moving past it. Because I feel like now they feel like there's a positive light, they feel more success with you, more positivity, more love towards you. I feel like there's energy of happiness and more joy between the two of you as well. I feel like they're still trying to make some decisions about how this is going to move forward. What exactly is going on between Noor and them regarding current thoughts and feelings? I feel like they do take their time to think things through and plan what their next steps are. We have the Seven of Wands in the dark. The Seven of Wands is like they may just see things from your side. They may just agree with you because maybe now they take the time to think about it and know that you're right. The King of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like they may not always be confident in themselves, and maybe they rely on you for guidance or what to do next or what to think next. Yeah. I feel like their feelings for you or their thoughts for you are improving. I feel like there was a little something in the past that they're overcoming. That's what I got. Tammy. What is that I should be aware of right now that I'm not for Tammy? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What should Tammy be aware of that she's not? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? What is Tammy aware of that she's not? Ooh, there's a new beginning, and the wheel of fortune is spinning in your favor. The world, some success is coming your way. There's some good energy, right? The world, that's a completion. I feel the sense of you getting ready for the next big cycle that's beginning. The beginning may be a little bit postponed or a little bit delayed, but it still seems to be coming. Just a matter of you taking that leap of faith into the unknown. Maybe a little bit hesitation there, but I feel like there's going to be some new opportunities. Um, I feel like there's this energy or this thing about you being a little bit more spontaneous or a little bit more original in your energy. The Wheel of Fortune is moving in your favor, right? The element of change. I feel the sense if you're taking a chance on something, maybe taking a chance on something and winning. So I don't know if this is like a contest or something or what that is about. But whatever it is, I feel like you're going to expand your views and be more optimistic. And I feel like that's going to bring some sort of abundance towards you. Yeah, the Eight of Swords, so some empowerment's coming towards you. I feel this energy of you seeking some support or counsel or something and just breaking free from whatever could be holding you back or causing you some blocks. Because I feel like there's this energy too of like realizing your worth and raising your standards for yourself as well. What does team need to know about this energy that's coming through? Seems like there's going to be some positive changes coming your way. I feel like there's going to be some support. I feel like there's some sort of support coming your way. Not quite sure what that means for you. The Five of Swords is in the light. So I feel like, I don't know if there's someone that, I don't know if this is you, because over here I feel like there's this energy of you winning something. And the Five of Swords too, I feel like you're going to win at all costs. I'm not quite sure what that has to do with anything, but something's going to end. So I don't know if something has to end in order for you to get this new beginning that wants to come through, right? With the World card and the Fool. So something may come through for you and something's going to end. So new beginning and seems to be what you need to be aware of. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is someone who, right, follows their heart, very tactful in their energy, very passionate, very charming, very idealistic. And that's what I got. James, what are Ariana's? Am I saying that right? Ariana. What are their thoughts of James heading into this weekend? Had a great time when we met a couple weeks ago at Salsa. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, and or fae that want to come and give James a message? What are Ariana's, sorry if I'm saying that wrong, thoughts of James heading into this weekend? Just with those three cards, I feel like she won't be impressed. I don't know if you made plans with her already, but if you didn't, I feel like she wouldn't be impressed. The King of Swords is like, why is this coming so recklessly? The Knight of Swords, like, what is this? I'm feeling a strong energy of that being a reckless decision. The Knight of Wands too, just being resilient and determined and pushing it away. What does James need to know about Ariana's thoughts about this or feelings about this? I feel like she is extremely independent, has a lot of things to get done, has a lot of work to do with the Ten of Pentacles here. I feel like she's trying to get things done, trying to make money. That's what I got with that though. So yeah, I feel like you may want to give her a heads up. See what she says about it, because right now she has other plans to work. Blue, love energy between me and Jackson. Let's see. What is the love energy between Blue and Jackson? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angel Fae? What is the love energy between Blue and Jackson? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels Fae? What is the love energy between Blue and Jackson? Ooh, definitely some good sexual attraction there. What is the energy between Blue and Jackson? What is the energy between Blue and Jackson? Oh, well, the devil. The devil's out to play, right? I feel this sense of unapologetic pleasure, some temptations, some seducing each other kind of energy coming through. The Queen of Wands, though, so I don't know what that means for the two of you. If, a little bit too much charm or a little bit not enough ego one way or another, I don't know. The Three of Wands is in the dark. Maybe the two of you may lack a little bit of progress on how to connect together. Excuse me. There's a Knight of Swords, so I feel like there's going to be some romance. Right, the Knight of Swords is very charming, very romantic, very ambitious, very focused, very persuasive. So that seems to be a good energy coming through. The Nine of Wands is in the dark, so I feel this sense of a little bit of stubbornness, a little bit of defensiveness, but excuse me. What is the love energy that wants to come through here? I feel like love is beautiful journey, and you're on the right path with that. There's sparks. Keep the sparks flying. Surprise each other with gestures of love and passion. Keep the flame of passion alive. It's the heartbeat of love. So there's that. You're going to keep her posted? That's good. Oh, man. Bernadette, more about my painting. I need inspirations from spirit. Let's see for Bernadette. I need spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. They want to come and give Bernadette a message. Bernadette needs inspirations from spirit. Spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae. They want to give Bernadette an inspiration for her paintings. I seen your live where you were showing all the paintings in your room there. They were very nice. For the Ace of Wands is in the light, so yeah, spark of creativity, right? I feel like new sparks are possible. That energetic spark of new venture, new projects. A fresh inspiration is coming through as well. So maybe painting something new, like something you've never painted before. There is a King of Swords as well. I don't know if it's a matter of like painting your truth or what's going on with that. King of Swords, I just feel like there's this energy of making some bold moves. Um, something that has high standards, something that I don't know. I feel like the spiritual side's trying to come through. So like the King of Swords is a spellcaster. So I don't know if that's something like that is what Spirit is saying. But the Ten of Pentacles is in the dark too. Making that decision, maybe making something that's a little explosive. So maybe a spell that's gone wrong. I don't know. The Fool is in the dark, so it's kind of like being a little bit more eccentric, a little bit more rebellious, maybe a little bit chaotic. The World is in the dark too. So yeah, something that looks like it's like something that's completed, but looks like it's not. Like there's a part two to it. I don't know. Something that continues. That's what I got. Andrea, what is Carlos Leo's current energy for our relationship after finally having that talk and an interaction with him over this weekend? Let's see for Andrea. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that wants to come and give Andrea a message? Just want it to come through. Not sure what that is about. We'll see. What is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Andrea a message about Carlos, the Leo's current energy for their relationship after finally having the talk and interaction with them over the weekend? There we go. The Two of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like that conversation is something that probably really needed to be had. I feel like there's a little bit of mixed matched energy coming through. Yeah, there's the towers and the light too. So I don't know if that stirs some emotions or stirs some thoughts that are a little bit chaotic right now. Or was chaotic during that time. Because I feel like now, I feel like this is a past energy. Because I feel like now there's a better balance between the two of you than there was. So I don't know if it's just a matter of Carlos having time to think about it and process it and figure out what's next and creating some sort of more of a grounding balance. Because I feel like they have a better understanding of your priorities, or your thoughts, or your mindset right now. You also have the Queen of Pentacles in the light, so I feel like they know that you want to take this real now. I feel like they see that you are nurturing, you're resourceful, responsible. Like I feel like they're seeing a different side of you than they did before from this conversation. That you're not as quiet and timid as maybe they thought originally. The Eight of Swords is in the dark too, so I feel like that you gave both of yourselves a good empowerment type of energy. What is your sign, Andrea? What does Andrea need to know about this energy moving forward? What is the energy now of the relationship? There you go. Now the Two of Cups is in the light, so I feel like things are a little bit better between the two of you. You may still need to spark some new sparks of passion and romance, though. There's still some things that probably needs to be communicated still, but I feel like you did a good start of something, right? The Page of Pentacles in the dark, so I don't know if it's a matter of talking about family energies or talking more about finances or where things are going farther in the future. The Page of Swords in the dark is kind of like talking about like what's next in your relationship. Yeah, I could feel he didn't expect that from you, but now he knows. He knows that you're more Yeah. You're an Aries. Okay, yeah. I feel like you kind of found that side of you that they didn't see of you before. Right? Aries, that natural born leader, and I feel like they see that in you, that groundedness, that practicality with the Queen of Pentacles that they didn't see from you before. They see that, you know, it's more of a grounding energy. Now they're just waiting for you to have that spark of flair, especially with romance. Now that you're not playing games anymore, and being clear-minded of what you want next in your relationship. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like he knows that now, you know? He's like, I can't play those games anymore because the pages are in the dark. Yeah, I'm glad that you did that. He needed to know. I feel like there's still a connection between the two of you. Just, trying to see where it grows from here. When he dropped you off, he said that I'll see you later, I'll call you. I just said, yeah, okay, bye, and I walked away. Oh man. I guess we'll wait and see if he calls you. Did he call you back? Dee Dee! How will the rest of the month go for Dee Dee? Is there any spirit guides, answers, names, or Fae? How will the rest of the month go for Dee Dee? How will the rest of the month go for Dee Dee? Ooh, and get some good news. Look at that. The Page of Wands is in the light. The Two of Swords, being a little bit indecisive about some sort of idea or decisions of some sorts. There may be an information overload still that's coming through between now and the end of the month, or the rest of the month, I mean. I feel this energy of maybe some mental conflict with yourself, like things going on, like what should I do next? The Six of Cups, something from the past may come up on you, so be mindful of that. I just feel this energy of some sort of past issues may come up, or some sort of past ideas or thoughts that may come up. But I feel like it's something that you can overcome and let go of and not let it, disturb your energy. You have the Seven of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel the sense if you're feeling overwhelmed or not feeling as confident in yourself, maybe try to realign yourself, your mind, heart, soul, seeing where this is coming from. If it's something from your past, then you can let it go. If it's not something you need to worry about right now. So I feel like you are going to be moving forward in a positive light, letting go of old negativity that's no longer serving you anymore. So I don't know if this is an energy of, since you're moving, of like letting go of any things, materialistic things that are no longer serving you anymore, moving forward. Because I feel like you're gonna be getting some good news with the Page of Wands. I just feel this energy of some excitement, some energetic boost, maybe something playful or inspiring or creative. I don't know if this is just a boost of like positive feedback on your channels or what, but it seems to be a boost of something coming there. What else does Gigi need to know for the rest of the month? Right? The Ten of Cups, happy home, happy life, right? It's all sunshines and rainbows and butterflies. With the Ten of Cups, I feel the sense of your wants and desires are aligned and clear. I feel the sense of fulfillment, love, total alignment, getting fixed there. Justice, things are gonna play out fairly for you. I just feel the sense of being honest with yourself, getting the respect that you deserve, taking accountability or someone else taking accountability towards you. The Four of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel this sense of breaking out of any kind of funk, having new thoughts, new ideas, um, whatever that is, like doing the work that you need to do to move forward. I'm glad, Andrea. That's a good move on your part. Eliza, energy around the transaction we are preparing to present with the boss. Let's see for Eliza. Is there any spirit guide, answers, or fae? I want to tell Eliza the energy around the transaction that Eliza's are preparing to present to the boss. We have the King of Wands, so I feel like it's gonna go well, right? Being able to take that action in positive light, right? It's gonna be like sunshines and unicorns. The Knight of Wands here, I just feel like there's this energy of taking action, pursuing your goals, being able to get that good energy there. I feel like there's going to be stresses and worries and sleepless nights about it, but yeah, the Devil in the Dark too. So I feel like you're going to be breaking free from anything that may be holding you back or restricting you. The Devil in the Dark too. I feel like there's this energy of reclaiming your power and letting go of any pressure. You know, I feel like you may be expecting some chaos, but you know, it's in the dark. It's just kind of like being prepared for any sort of unexpected changes. The King of Cups is in the dark, so the boss may be a little bit indecisive about what's going on there, even though it seems to be very positive. There may be some slow feedback on it for some reason. What else does Eliza need to know about presenting the transaction? Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles, right? That good give and take energy. The King of Wands. I feel like there's some good energy there, right? I feel like they're going to be very positive, very passionate towards you. A good balance between your boss and you and whoever we are. Seems positive, you know? Think positive. Maybe make up backup plans in case something's not going well. You can easily change something quickly or something, or make sure that you're prepared, not being caught unprepared. Maybe think of all the questions the boss could ask about it. I don't know. You claim it good. What's coming towards my son, okay. For Nor, what's coming towards a North Sun's job and finances? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nor a message about her son's job and finances? Ooh, the Seven of Wands is in the dark. I feel like things are feeling exhausting for your son. I feel like the current energy is like being on guard or being like, you know, trying their best to not give up, to stand their ground. I feel like they're really trying, but I feel like they feel like they're losing this battle. The Six of Swords is in the light. So I feel like, you know, there may be some supports coming, or there may be able to move towards some supports or resources that can help them along their way. I feel like they may feel like they're out of ideas or feeling like they have some sort of creative block or lack of drive or motivation on how to manifest or boost their growth with their job and finances. There's definitely still some challenges to overcome with the Five of Cups. I feel like it's more emotional challenges, going through the sense of disappointments. There is the moon is in the dark, so I feel like it's a tough one, eh? The moon in the dark, I just feel like some sort of truth is going to be revealed, some sort of clarity is going to come through. What does Nor's son need to know about this? What's going to happen with Nor's son's job. There may be a new opportunity on the horizon for him, though, with the Ace of Pentacles, some sort of growth of opportunity with either finances or career. There's a little bit of an imbalance. Maybe they have to choose and decide which direction they want to move towards emotionally. The Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords are both in the dark, so they may get some disappointing news as well. But there seems to be some sort of growth and opportunity there. The Devil's out to play. There's some negativity there. Let's see. What's going to come out of this Ace of Pentacles? What's going to come out of this Ace of Pentacles? The Five of Cups. So Five of Cups is in the light there. So he's going to overcome the emotional challenges and see the light again of some sort of growth. But there's still going to be some challenges. Things are not going to be moving too quickly, but they are moving. Tammy, what should I know about my ex? What is going on with him? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? What does Tammy need to know about their ex? What does Tammy need to know about their ex? What is going on with their ex? So far, pretty positive, right? The Two of Swords is in the light. Two of Swords, I feel like maybe they are struggling with deciding, should I contact Tammy to see what's going on? Should I snoop her Facebook or whatever to see what's going on? I feel like they kind of can't decide. Page of Pentacles, I feel like they may wonder what you're doing. They're like, should I express I had feelings or have feelings for Tammy or no? I feel like that's been something that's very challenging for them. So as much as you're thinking about I feel like M's thinking about you. I feel like they would be very happy if the two of you ran into each other at some sort of social event or something, or some sort of party celebration. What does Tammy need to know about M's energy? What's going on in M's energy right now? I feel like they're very, very newly single right now. Because I feel like, I don't know if they broke up with someone or somebody broke up with them. I feel like somebody was lying. I don't know if they were lying or the other person was lying or cheating about something. Is M newly single? Is M newly single? Yes, the Two of Pentacles. Because I feel like he's taking a leap of faith and looking for someone new right now. Someone who might be like the Queen of Wands here. Someone who is resilient and sexy and honest and confident and smart and, not the cheat that he had before. The Seven of Swords. That's what I got. James, what is the energy looking for me and Sonia to connect and possibly go out this weekend? Let's see. Ooh, there was the Six of Wands, but I shuffled it back in. So there's badass success there. Let's see for James. What is the energy looking like for Sonia and James to connect and possibly go out this weekend? Is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae that want to come and give James a message? Thank you. Ooh, I guess sex is on the table. The Queen of Wands is ready. I'm guessing that's Sonia. Let's see. What is the energy around Sonia and James possibly going out this weekend? I mean, it looks like a possibility. She's letting her guards down. She has no boundaries up right now. So there's a window of opportunity. The Devil, right? some unapologetic pleasures coming through, some temptations, some, seduction going on. Maybe some bondage. I don't know if you're into that, but the Queen of Wands, I feel like there's this energy of that sexy, vibrant, fearless energy coming through again with the unapologetic energy, being seductive, maybe some mind control going on here. I don't know what that is about. But there's a Four of Swords, so I feel like whatever this is, two of you will need some rest after, or rest is going to be needed at some point during that weekend. The Nine of Wands is in the light too, so, some exhaustion, but keep going anyways. I don't know if this is a whole weekender thing. Seven of Wands is in the dark, letting go of the boundaries, letting go, the guards, putting the guards down a little bit there, being more, open, it seems. What else does James need to know about connecting with Sonia this weekend? What does James need to know about connecting with Sonia this weekend? Yeah, Chariot, things may be at a pause. Not quite sure what that is about. The Four of Cups is in the dark, so maybe this may help her get out of her funk that she's in. Because I feel like there's this energy of, I don't know, having some new thoughts. Queen of Wands energy again. Queen of Wands energy came out twice, so she's sexy and ready, it seems. I don't know. That's what I got. Good night, Tammy. Thank you. Sonia has the Pisces. Well, there you go. Pisces can never have enough sex. That's just a Pisces. Pisces and Libras, they're always ready. Let's see for Bernadette. Journey Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Angels, or Fae that want to give Bernadette a message. What is the current energy of the rest of the week? You got the Page of Swords. Some good news, some good feedback going on there, some good information. New sense of clarity, perhaps. A new person coming in. I don't know. Let's see. What is the energy for the rest of the week for Bernadette? Ooh, lots of good news, right? The Page of Cups, the Page of Swords. The Empress are going to be feeling great, feeling nurtured, feeling cared for, feeling that sense of creativity. You may have some creative sparks, right? The Empress is very artsy, very creative. She's ruled by Venus, right? The planet of beauty, love, and art and creativity. I feel this very nurturing, loving energy. The Queen of Pentacles, right? Feeling like you're going to take care of business, very confident, very resourceful, very organized in your energy. The Knight of Wands, maybe romance is going to pick up pace, right? There may be some sparks going on there, some new ideas, some inspiration, creativity. I feel like you're going to be really enthusiastic about your creativity come the end of the week. Guess that card was not for you because it completely disappeared. What does Bernadette need to know for the rest of the week? Right? You may not be able to make a whole lot of magic happen, but you're going to try your best. You may run out of ideas. You may be so creative. The Six of Wands is in the dark, so, you may not get a lot of recognition, but you deserve it. They should recognize you more than they do. But yeah, you may feel a little unseen, but overall, you may also feel a little bit too seen, because I feel like there's an opposite of energy wanting to come through too, of you being love bombed a little too much. So I don't know what that's about. That's what I got. Fish don't really swim sideways. Oh my gosh, you're probably true there, right? Oh man, for culture. Will my roommates respond to my proposed agreement by the end of the day? For culture, is there any spirit guides, angels, or fae that want to come and give culture a message? Will culture's roommate respond to her proposal agreement by the end of the day? Ooh, I would say no. I feel like she won't. She won't. She's gonna try to negotiate. She's gonna try to make some quick, sly moves. Try to negotiate. Try to juggle things around, wiggle things around, cause some sort of emotional distress there, it seems. But that's what I got. Feels like the roommate may disappoint you. That sucks. That was a clear no. There you go. Yeah. Sometimes it's good to take a break. Not a surprise. Oh man. At least it wasn't a surprise though. At least you're prepared for it. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I'll be live again tomorrow for free readings. Hope you all have a great night and a great rest of the week. It's always fun. I always love members Mondays. I feel like we feel more connected, having more things to talk about than the rushed other lives. But thank you all for being here. Yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone. Good night. Bye.